Failing on live stream, then success sparks new passion. One last stream again. So, feeling good on a Friday. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good today, guys. I made some good progress last night. I had a touch of imposter syndrome yesterday. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I felt like a real idiot on several fronts. For the last couple days, I've been trying to find a solution to the deltas in Kingdom, and it just hasn't been happening. It hasn't been materializing the way I wanted it to, and I started to kind of wonder if I was just an idiot. And instead, now that I've been through it, I remember that when I start these streams, I don't know what the answer is going to be. I was just having a conversation yesterday with this guy, Daniel, who wants to help me out with thumbnails and maybe clips and editing and things like that. And we were talking about what's the purpose of this channel? What's the direction of it? What are we trying to do? And he was suggesting more scripted content. And it's like, I have this terrible, terrible aversion to scripted content, guys, because the more time I spend curating and organizing information, the less time I spend shipping the apps I want to make. If I can do both at once, I will. I like that idea, but I can't stop what I'm doing here to go curate the stuff on these streams. I'm happy to compress it down, take all the silence out, and post an episode of it. And I came to kind of a compromise with myself and with Daniel, which is when we do find something worth reviewing, I can stop in the live stream and walk through it again in a tutorial format so that maybe we can pull that out as a clip, and then we have to keep going. So anyway, I want to show you what I've been working on in Kingdom. Oh yeah, and by the way, let me know in the comments what kinds of videos you'd like to see posted and how that can be married with my desire to ship apps. I like being an educator. I like showing people how to do new stuff. I spend a lot of time, you don't see it because it's off stream, but I spend a lot of time on Discord just helping people. Look at this. Last night at 2 a.m., I'm going back and forth with this guy a bunch because he's having some loading issues, and I happened to notice he's loading some huge PNGs here. Maybe he can convert those to WebP, and we went through this whole thing. This could be a video, right? But instead, it's just kind of lost on Discord. So I don't know what the best way is to keep moving forward while also making high quality videos. But if you guys have thoughts on that, let me know. Let me show you what we've been working on in Kingdom. I finally found a good way through this. So let's compare the working tree with main. We've got this massive refactor going on, and I think we're about ready to commit it to the main repo. Let's just start in the front end. Index EJS. These refactorings are pretty straightforward. I hoisted out client-side cell state defaults and the server-side cell state defaults so that they weren't taking up so much room. Instead of explicitly saying player ID is null and health is 0 in this room state normalize, we just reference the default cell. It's a little bit cleaner. It feels a little bit better. Again, we did it down here. When we get a cell or get a client cell, we grab the default cell content if it hasn't already been initialized. Scrolling down a little more, we refactored some logic in calculating whether players are attacking other players because the game state structure changed. Instead of an attacked by array, it's now an attacked by object, where the keys are the cell indexes that are attacking a certain player. I converted everything to objects because arrays are notoriously difficult to merge. And we refactored the whole merge state merge thing. So anytime there were some calculations that I ended up using multiple places, I just hoisted those out into separate functions. Just keeps the code a little cleaner. I also went through and created some better variable names, like defender and attacker instead of player 1, player 2. It was getting confusing even to me about whether I was talking about a player in a specific role or just a generic player. So we did a lot of variable renaming there. But the logic overall didn't change too much. It changed a little bit because, again, the attacked by went from an array to an object. So that state variable shape changed, and that meant we had to do Slightly different calculations, really no big deal. And then down here, all I did, I realized that these cell decorations should ever only happen during the assignment phase. There's one more important update in here. Down in here, we have a new outcome mode called self-destruct. Self-destruct means the cell has been idle. The owner of that cell has not updated it, has not put any shards into it, hasn't moved it around, hasn't done anything with it, hasn't attacked with it, nothing for whatever the TTL is in the room. It's configurable. I think I have it set for 5 minutes right now. This is what will make the game board decay back to a playable state. And so when the cell self-destructs, it will create a little puff of brown smoke all by itself. You want to see it? It's right here. So you can see the orange smoke happens during attacks. Let's pause this so you can see it better. Okay, so right here, orange smoke. See, orange smoke means this guy was attacking this guy, was defending, and the defender won. So the attacker's cell is now blank with a puff of orange smoke. Next, another one of my cells was attacking the intruder, and it lost as well. So another puff of orange smoke. Then the final attack, the final battle is between my 27 cell and the 1 cell. And you can see now there's a puff of orange smoke on the intruder's cell, and it's replaced with one of my cells because I was the attacker and I conquered, so I get that cell. Now, the rest of my cells, because they were not involved in any attacks or anything, and because they've timed out, watch, brown puff of smoke, brown puff of smoke. See, I'm losing all of these cells, and my health is going down at the same time. You see how the health is going down? Actually, I'm noticing the health is not going down correctly. Let's see here. Okay, there it goes down 32. Now, it should go down to 31. It does. There, it should go down to 29, and it doesn't. Then it jumps back up to 31. So there's a bug in the battle calculations here. We'll look at that after we finish our code review. There's a bug in the battle calculations. Yeah, and there it's not going down to anything. Yeah, we've got a little bug in there, but you can see the brown puffs of smoke clear out the entire grid. All right, I fixed it. It was just a little glitch in the seeking where it wasn't resetting the client cells, but only on manual seeking. So the issue still remains that when we lose cells due to decay, there's still a little bug with that. I found it. I found the bug. Yeah. So here's what was happening in the battle calculation. Down here, I had a calculation where the player's health was just their current health minus the cell health when they lost that cell. But that's actually a cumulative thing. So what I needed to do instead was hoist that up here. I'm a big hoister. And actually subtract from their health in a way that it would be remembered and decremented from their total health inside the loop of calculating the battles. Now that we've fixed those bugs, let's continue on here. So the join code is a little different too. Well, let me just show you how I refactored the particle. Now pop accepts a color factory, and the default color factory is exactly what it was before, but you can pass in a custom color factory, which creates the particle using the custom color factory. And then Cloud and I had a conversation about what the hell is HSL and how do I get brown out of it? And we worked it out. So that's that modification. Okay, let's look at the room join code because this has changed significantly. I mean, look, the actual cell joining logic, room joining code, cell joining code, the actual cell joining logic is not that significant. There is a new self-destruct field in here with a cell TTL reference. So the room state can have its own cell TTL. So when people go to create their own rooms, which is going to be one of the premium features that we're adding in the next week, they will be able to set their own cell TTL and kind of pace the game however they want, including a TTL of 0 where it would be disabled. Getting cold. Yeah, it's down to 62. No wonder. Let's get comfortable, shall we? Then we fussed quite a bit over whether to try to use some mutator library that could record the changes and give us back the changes, or to just track the changes manually. And for now, I opted to just track the changes manually because I was getting really stuck on how to generalize this principle more. And sometimes, especially game state logic is this way where it's just so bespoke that it's difficult to formalize it and generalize it into generic tools. So anyway, we save whether the player ID has changed and the strength has changed, so that if those have not changed, we don't leak that information out to the public. We were talking about that in yesterday's stream. Anyway, the rest of this code is actually dedicated to calculating these deltas. And we have, first of all, a delta for the player, and the player is the one joining the cell. So what happens with the player delta? They get to know certain key information that nobody else gets to know. And then the public delta is for everyone else. And that is if the player ID or the strength has changed for that cell, then it will create that delta. If the player ID has changed, it will assign the new ID. If the strength has changed, it will assign the new strength, but only if those two things have actually changed. Okay, and then if anybody found the prize, it adds that the prize is known to both the player delta and the public delta. If there's anything in the public delta to send out, it'll send it out. And then we always send out the player delta, but only for that client matching the auth ID. So that's the join code. The attack code, lots of refactorings, but it's really just a lot of variable renaming. Renaming instead of player 1, player 2, attacker, and defender. We restructured the deltas, but the logic is the same there. Our apply deltas has changed completely. Guys, this is where we built our custom merge, and this custom merge does not allow arrays. That's one of the decisions I made. And then it recursively copies the keys in, except if the key is null, then it deletes the key from the target instead. If it's an object, it drills down, merging the keys. Otherwise, it just assigns the value. So this is our new recursive JSON merge. We use it server side and client side. We did some slight updates to the room logic, mainly right in here where we sanitized the grid cell. We had to change the shape of the attacked by array into an object, and that added a little tiny bit of complexity, but actually probably more efficiency as far as how these are actually evaluated and stripped out for different players. Constants, we added a couple changes we're not going to keep and one change we are going to keep. In fact, let's revert those changes right now. Got completely reworked, and a lot of that again is renaming attacker cell, defender cell. Most of this battle logic is the same. The deltas got completely reworked. And then way down at the bottom, here's where we cull the idle cells. So this creates some new battles where there's no attacker or defender. There's just one cell in question, and the outcome is 2, meaning self-destruct. And we have private changes, we have public changes, and we have player-specific changes that need to happen. So each of these deltas needs to be sent out through the real-time system when these battles are applied. And finally, the advanced code changed just a little bit. So we're ready to merge this into main. Let's go back to main. We'll look at our log and this thing called delta refactor. We're going to merge it into the current branch, but we're not going to commit. And we're going to call this chore. Actually, it's going to be a feature, which is cell self-destruct, defenders don't capture cells, and delta refactor. Kind of a messy merge. I wonder, could we try to merge this? I think we might be able to break these out a little bit better. Let me see here. I'm not even going to try to do that. Let's just make a change set, and it's a feature, cell self-destruct, defenders don't capture cells, and delta refactor. Let's do it. And we're definitely going to release a new version with this. So we're on version 0.11 of Kingdom. We'll tag that release. We will delete our delta refactor branch because we don't need it anymore. I'm a big deleter. We don't need the cell TTL branch. Let's get that out of here. We don't need the mutative branch. Let's get that out of there. This dice bear branch was kind of fun, and I want to keep that because I want to allow people to create custom avatars. So we don't need this concurrency branch anymore. I don't think. What's in here? I don't know. This was kind of a cool branch. Maybe we'll leave that. This branch here, chat, we've already implemented that. We don't need that branch anymore. We don't need a branch called battles anymore, so we'll get that out of here too. BTC payout, we don't need that branch anymore, and there's nothing in there that we that we want. So, but we want to save the concurrency branch. We want to save the dice bear branch. I have kind of a cool script that I developed over time, and I think it's in the PocketHost project. So let me check for it. I'll show you what it is when I find it. It's in scripts here. This one, freshen feature branches. So this little script right here, let's copy it over to Kingdom, and we'll just put it in the root because we don't care. And this is just going to be called freshen branches. And what this does is it loops through all the branches prefixed, feature, fix, enhancement, or test, and it attempts to merge them. So watch this. We're going to go freshen feature branches. Watch what it does. Okay, so it immediately spotted a conflict. It switched into dice bear. It tried to merge main into dice bear. It found a conflict. And the conflict that it found, let's go see if we can spot it. Where's the conflict? Ah, it's down here. See that? And is there one up there too? No, that's just my cursor position. Yeah, so the conflict is down here. So let's check out what it's doing. Instead of an SVG, instead of an SVG JDenticon, it's an image. It's a dice bear image, but the class stuff changed. So let me grab that, change it there. Then we're going to accept the current change, thus, and now we should be able to merge that in. We commit, all right, and then we press enter to continue down here, and it goes into the next branch. This one, it's trying to test concurrency, and let's see, what's the deal here? No, this one's fine. This one's fine to just, oh, it says merge conflict detected. Let's see here. Let's try freshening them again. Nope, everything's good. Everything's good. So when we run this freshen branches, it will go through and update those. And now look, all of our branches are right up top here. Here we'll do a chore, add branch freshener. We're going to push all these commits. That's going to sync the origin main with the others. Let's push all these other branches as well. Push our dice bear branch. Oh, what's PP refactor? I don't remember that one. PP refactor? Sounds like PocketPages refactor. That one doesn't seem like one we need, so let's get that out of here. We didn't even see that branch. All right, so the only branches we have are the concurrency tester and the dice bear one. And now that I'm thinking more about it, we can probably just merge this concurrency one in. I have a feeling that would work okay. I mean, why didn't I? Probably because of this test EJS here and this test PBJS. Yeah, all I'd really want from concurrency is this swarm.ts. We might as well bring this over, guys. Let's merge into the current branch, no commit, and we're going to say chore swarm utility. But we don't want this, and we don't want the test. We just want the swarm utility. So that's fine. Commit that, revert the rest, and now delete this branch. We don't even care about it anymore. Good, that's gone. Now, because we have this swarm utility, watch this. We're going to go freshen branches again. And this time, we're just going to merge straight through. We won't have any merge conflicts. And look at that. Both of our branches are right up at the top here. You can see this pretty evidently in the PocketHost repo, where after I run the merge, all of these feature branches get stacked up. Now I'm in the middle of doing something right now, so I'm not going to run that feature branch updater, but I wanted to show you what it did. All right, yeah, so I see somebody's comment here. You want a quick recap of what we're fixing today? Yeah, sure, of course. So we're here in Kingdom, and could not launch container. Let's find out what that's about. Sometimes that stuff goes away on its own. This is one of the little quirks of PocketHost that we're still tracking down. But I think what I'm going to do is just SSH into PocketHost here. And I'm going to restart the Edge daemon because that'll dump all the Docker containers and restart everything. So see, it's dumping all those. Now it's relaunching all the containers. And I bet now Kingdom will relaunch as well. There it is. All right. So you were asking about a recap. What did we do today? We fixed a bunch of bugs in Kingdom, but the main thing we added was, if you look right here on the battle replays, first, all of the battles happen, but then idle cells, watch this, idle cells get destroyed. So if you haven't used a cell in too long, it will take those out of the game. And the reason we did that is we were running into situations where players were filling up the whole grid and then abandoning it, just leaving forever and never coming back, and then the grid was locked. Gridlock. So instead, now the cells will self-destruct after a while if you don't keep them maintained. My experimental glasses are starting to fatigue. So that's the main thing that we did today. And in fact, we just got through merging it. If you want to back up the stream a little bit, like even just like 10 minutes, you'll see us, we did this merge to Kingdom where we released version 11, and we did this mega merge where we implemented cell self-destruct. Oh, and this feature where defenders don't win. If the defender wins the battle, so somebody attacks them, so one cell attacks another, and the defending cell wins, it doesn't capture the attacking cell anymore. We did a lot of play testing, and we decided that was kind of bullshit. Because like if you raid someone's village and your raid fails, they don't automatically capture your village. You just still have your village. So we decided that was better. And then we did this whole Delta refactor where we're using JSON merge patches instead. And just real quick, I'll show you where that resides. I think that's in utility right here. So we used to have this apply deltas thing where you'd have this dotted notation for the path. So it'd be like grid.cellnumber.health equals whatever, and you'd have a series of those coming through the real-time feed. Now, instead, it's just an object with the changed values in the object, and all those values get merged into the game state tree instead. So it's actually more efficient and it's more flexible for our purposes. So those are the things that we messed with today. And I was just heading in to reset the grid here so that we could try to play test it. And the way I'm going to reset the grid is just by, all I need to do is change this step TTL to 0, and that will force it now to advance immediately back to the next round. Yeah, so here we are back in the placement phase. If you guys want to jump in now and try playing this, you absolutely can. Yeah, somebody did. I'm going to type in chat here. Hello there, stranger. I wonder if chat still works. Something feels like it's freezing up right now. I don't know. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so there's a bug where the TTL, the cell TTL is not working. Let me go see what that's about. So what's our cell TTL? Maybe we don't have one in here and that's why. No, we do. Oh, but it's 5,000. That's a 5-second TTL, not a 5-minute TTL. So hold on, 5,000, 5 seconds, 5 minutes is 1,000 milliseconds times 60 seconds times 5. 300,000 is what we want for that. 300,000 is the cell TTL. Let's refresh here. Why is my refresh not working? I'm freaking out here a little bit about why my console's not working. Hold on, I gotta get a fresh. Something was messed up about my debugging tools. There we go. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna fill in some cells here. This works. Yeah, 3 chats. I feel like the chats aren't working either. I'm going into real time here, seeing the event stream happen, and where are my chats coming from? Okay, I'm gonna try another chat. Oh, you can't attack? Chat test. All right, one bug at a time here. Yeah, so my chat test did not work, even though chat messages, chat test worked there. Oh, now it came through, but that's only after I logged in. Yeah, so there's an issue with chats not coming through, but you're saying you can't attack either? Let's try. Let's see what happens with attacking. Oh, you saw my chat test? Yeah, I wasn't seeing it though. I'm seeing yours that come through. Okay, let's see. Can't attack? You're absolutely right. Can't attack. Okay, what's going on in here? Missing player index or target index? Oh, I know why that's happening. Good, let's fix that. Okay, player index, target index. I renamed them to attacker and defender index. So hold on. This one gets renamed attacker index, and this one gets renamed defender index. I renamed my routes. All right, let's see if it lets me now. Oh, well, this is the battle round. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna fortify some positions here. Okay, that's working for me. Chat's not working for me, even though I am getting the chat message coming through on real time. It's not showing up. Yours is showing up immediately. Chat test. Yeah, I see that. Actually, why did that show up? I don't see that coming through my real time either. Oh, you know what? I know what's going on here. I forgot to change this delta format. Okay, hold on. Attack enemies. Yeah, now attacking is working. Okay, that part's cool. It's going nuts. What the playback thing is going nuts. This little playback status bar. It's not intentional exactly, but it's meant to replay frame by frame, and if there's only one frame, it just goes super fast. Okay, while you're messing with the front end, I'm going to go in here to chat because I just realized this is an area where we forgot to change how the deltas are working. So chat.messages.key. Right. Ooh, I got to rethink this whole thing here because is now, let me think about this. It said you were attacking every single square. Oh, well, that seems wrong. Okay, see there you just lost one of your cells because you left it alone for too long. I don't know, man, if you're on the Discord channel or not, but if you're on Discord, I was going to create a new, you are? Okay. I was going to create a new channel called, well, I guess we could do it right in the PocketBased. Send me, if you notice anything weird, send a little screenshot or video and just dump it in the PocketBased channel for now. Try attacking, maybe it'll do it for... Yeah, I did try attacking. Hold on, watch me attack. It's about to turn to the attacking round, so I'll attack you there. Oh, yeah, okay, boom. Yeah, that's a little bug, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can fix that one. So why would that be happening? That would be happening probably... Hold on here. I'm going to go in before the round changes. I'm going to set this TTL really long. So it's going to stay in the assignment phase for a long time now while we troubleshoot this. So if you refresh, you'll see it's going to stay in this assignment phase and this green bar is not going to keep going down. So here, so when I attack, oh, see now, so it needs to be a fresh one. If I attack one that already had an attack on it, yeah, right. But see if I attack this one. So if it's never had anybody attacking it, let me see if that's coming through the real time or what. Okay, the real time seems fine. Let's track it again. So if I attack this cell, yeah, okay, there's just one real-time update, but it seems to be showing attacked by for everybody. So that's probably just a front-end bug. Seems like the game state's fine. So let me go try to find that bug. So that one it's probably right here during the assignment phase, is attacked by player. Is attacked by player is returning true for the cell, even if it's not true. So let's go find is attacked by player. There's a function up here at the top. Oops. Yeah, is attacked by player. So if it's the assignment step or it's the war step and attacks by player on this cell index is greater than 0. Okay, so I'm working on better variable names here. So just while I'm in here. Okay, attacks by player. Let's check this out. So it's looping through. So it's looking for the cell in question. It's looking for anybody who attacked it. Fair enough. And then it's seeing if the attacking cell. See, I don't know if I need all this logic here because attacked by is never going to contain anything other than this player's cells, because this player doesn't get to know who else is attacking a different cell. So I think this part is redundant right here. It just comes down to is attacking. Let's refresh here again. We're going to need to clear out some of these attacks. Clear out that one, clear out that one. Are there any other attacks we need to clear out? Yeah, clear up that one. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep this state handy here. So we're gonna revert to that state. I missed one. I want to clear out all the attacks. Here it is. Clear out all the attacks. Refresh. Okay, no attacks. Now, is this still gonna happen? Yeah, I figured it would. What I want to double check here is I want to see what our room state is. So on this grid, that's interesting. All these attacked bys are populated. All right, they've all been populated. Let's check this out again. A little confused here because, okay, so real time, are we not printing out the room state every time it changes? Well, maybe we should. There we go. I want to see, yeah, see there's no attacked by in any of those. Okay, but this one there is, but that's right. Okay, I'm gonna reset this. I'm gonna reset the game state one more time here. I wanna make sure the room state coming in from the server is accurate. And I believe it is. None of these attacked bys have anything in them. Right, that's fine. So then when okay, let's clear the console here. When we got a delta here saying that 35 was attacked by 25. Now let's check the room state, and I think we're going to discover that every single attacked by, yeah, every single grid cell has got this merged into it somehow. So let me check on why that is happening. I do think it's a bad merge though, because if I refresh here, it's fine. So is it coming in from the delta? The delta comes in, apply deltas to the room state. I think I want to just want to make sure room state is truly copied when we output it. Okay, so we're tacking here. We've got the delta. Okay, the room state after. So I'm just curious if do we have a problem in our, it could, okay, so is it in our new merge code? Let's add some debugging in here. So merge object, target and source. Merge object, room state and delta. We'll debug the key and value for now. I don't really see how this thing is wrong, but let's go ahead and try another test here. So I'm going to clear the console because I'm looking server side. See, I'm using FIO logs, so these are server side debug messages that we're about to get, and I will, let me think though. No, that's wrong. It's not server side, and we can't use debug because debug's only available on server side, but we can do console log, and then we can just go JSON stringify the value. Okay, that's fine. So refresh here. Now, when I do this, I should expect to see okay, so the key is grid, and the value is 45 attacked by 46 true. Yes. Then it goes down into 45 attacked by 46 true. Attacked by 46 true. 46 true. Grid 45 attacked by 46 true. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. And then it's immediately wrong again. So yeah, something's going on with the merging here. So let's do something better where now we say, yeah, we'll console log out the target at the bottom. So we'll go target. This is source, right? Yeah, I don't actually see the problem here, but we'll attack a fresh cell. All right, let's see what happened here. Oh, this grid is already wrong. This grid is already wrong. Source. Target 46, target 46, yeah, target 56. Could it be that the attacked by is getting copied by reference? Could it be that? It shouldn't be. Oh my God. I think I know what the problem is. Holy shit. It's this right up here. It's this attacked by. The default grid cell gets spread into the grid, and it's always using the same reference. It's always using the same object here. And even though this gets spread in, this object reference is always the same. Yeah. Okay. No, I got it now. So hold on. Let's see here. We're losing lenses, guys. We're losing cool sunglasses lenses. Come on, sunglasses. I just need you to hold out just a little longer here. We'll fix you up. Yeah. Oh, this is me being dumb. Blown. Yeah, default cell there. Okay. This is This is gonna fix it. It's gonna fix it right here. Watch, blip. There we go. Blip. Yeah. All right. Let me commit these changes here. Okay, we don't need those console logs. We do need to rename attack and defend. That's true. Fix, rename attack route params. Yep. And then here the fix is we don't need that. We don't need that. Fix default cell cloning client. And then sure, client variable refactor. All right. If you are still around, I bet attacking works now. So I'm going to lower this TTL again back down to 0. So we cycle through to the next round, and and our cells were all idle for more than 5 minutes, so we've lost everything. That's okay. If you're still around and you're repopulating you want to repopulate the grid, I'm going in here to the chat code and I'm updating the deltas here. And the issue that I hit was I think chat also needs to be refactored because right now, oh no, messages, okay, messages, good. It is already a record. So then why is this an array? Chat.messages.key. Yeah, like why? Confused about why. Oh, that's not an array. That's just the key name. Okay, I'm a dork. Okay, chat messages key goes like that, and I bet that will fix the chat. Let's see, chat. Bingo, bingo. Now we are chatting. Hey, stop that. Gang up on you. Cool. All right, now we're gonna try some battles. I'm gonna battle you. Oh, hey, it's not letting me. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to attack you mercilessly. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, oh, it says there are no battles? Oh, what is this here? Arrays are not supported in deltas. We got a delta that was an array? Let me see here. What delta did we get that was an array? Oh, versus. Oh, shoot. Yeah, right. I need to work on that, right? Because what should I do with that? I think actually what I want to do, fix chat delta format. I think what I want to do is in util here, I'm just going to ask Cloud. I'm going to say modify this so arrays are just, in other words, treated like normal values. So I'm going to have Cloud. Okay, so if the value is null, it deletes. If the value is an object, and if it's an array, yeah, I mean, I guess that's okay. Can you refactor this a bit? It seems confusing. Let me see what it can do. Let's see, delete and continue. Okay, if it's an object. If it's an array, do that. Otherwise, yeah, I actually kind of like that better. That's actually quite a bit more compact. Okay, are we in a battle phase yet? Oh, I can't. We're in an attack phase. Uh-oh. Yeah, all of your cells are expiring there. Refresh your browser just to get the new merge code, and I think battling will show up now. All right, I'm coming in here. Nobody's found the Bitcoin cell yet. I'm gonna look for the Bitcoin cell. Where's that Bitcoin cell? It's gotta be somewhere. You found it. Oh, dude, you found it. Oh, you are stacking up on that one. I'm gonna get you. Hey, there's somebody new coming in. Welcome, whoever you are. Are you watching the stream? All right. Oh yeah. I'm attacking you for sure. I'm getting that Bitcoin cell. I am all about getting that Bitcoin cell. I'm even attacking your neighbors around it. Okay, now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah. I conquered that Bitcoin cell. Nice. Nice. I like it. Hell yeah. That cell's going to be mine. I'm going to defend it with all my powers, which are actually just not that many powers right now. I don't have that many shards. It only gives me 10 per round. I'll be like that criminal guy on Taken. Good luck. Good luck. All right. Yeah, I'm taking out your little attacker guys though. I'm not letting you do that. Did you get it from me? Who got it? Hold on. I got to go through play by play here. Okay, you did take it. Oh my god. Well, that's because you came in with 50 shards, man. All right, let's see here. Now there's somebody else coming in. All right, I got to think here. How how do I get my cell back? That's what I want to know. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, somebody lost the cell. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm gonna be clicking on that cell furiously, trying to capture it because I remember which one it is now. Damn it, somebody got it. All right, but I'm loading up. I will get that cell. Yeah, Brian, the other thing you can do, if you just lay out for a few rounds, you can let the shards stack up. That's what I did. And now I'm doing a cell takeover. I'm getting that Bitcoin cell. Oh yeah, just what I said. I let them stack up. Yeah, I like the cell self-destruct feature. I can see some of those idle cells are getting abandoned. Okay, now I have to fortify that Bitcoin cell as much as I can, but it's not very much. Yeah, so anybody who is still, if you're on the stream and you're listening right now, the cells will self-destruct after 5 minutes of inactivity. And if that feels like a little, like not quite enough, oh, somebody took me out? I'll go down here and change the cell TTL to, let's make it 369. We'll make it 15 minutes. 15 minutes to self-destruct. All right, here we go. Yeah, you better stack up, whoever you are, because I'm coming for that cell. Yeah, these changes we've made have really, they've changed the game dynamics significantly. When you don't gain the cell as a defender who wins, yeah, see, right. So if it seems like you should get some shards back when the cells self-destruct. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah, I kind of think so. Also, we're going to add a feature where you can consolidate by moving cells. So that actually might help what you're feeling, so you'll be able to, during the placement phase, I think it'll be during the placement phase, you'll be able to move your cells from one cell to like an adjacent one that's either unoccupied or that you have occupied. And that way you can lay your army out to occupy a bunch of cells, and then you can consolidate them to go in for an attack. And you can do all of that before the idle time runs out. And that might take care of that feeling that you're having of like wanting some of those shards back because you're losing them. Because you can always move the cells around. Moving the cells around, adding shards, or attacking will keep them from going idle. But it's pretty clear right now that we need more shards awarded per round because everything is like decaying too quickly. Like everybody's running out of shards too quickly. All right, though, I feel good about this progress today. So I'm going to stop the stream. You guys can keep playing if you want. Keep playtesting this thing. I think the other thing I might do is go in here and I'm going to say shards per round. I'm going to bump it up to 50 shards per round just to see what that does in terms of, playability. So I'm going to leave it at 50 shards per round right now. I'm going to take the live stream link out. We're not live streaming anymore. All right, cool, guys. Thanks for joining in on the stream today. This was a fun one. I was feeling very impossible yesterday because I could not get this Delta shit working again. It was a messy refactoring, but I think we're in a good position to be able to move forward now in a much more maintainable way. All right, stopping the stream. Peace out.